So I'm going to use Snacks to demonstrate how you're going to give this subcutaneous injection to Orlando. Okay, I've used the exact same syringe, the exact same needle, and the exact same amount. I'm going to do this by myself. You might find it easier if your husband helps you. Otherwise, here we go. All right. Cats have a lot of extra skin up in this scruff area here. So I'm going to talk about making a tent of skin. So you want to make a long tent, not a short tent. You're gonna make a long tent. I usually leave my index finger free, which I then poke sort of between my thumb and my middle finger that are making my tent, and that's where I'm gonna put my needle, okay? From there, get your needle ready to go. Your needle has a really pokey side, which is called a bevel. You want to have the bevel up like this, so the poke is going to hit the skin first, okay? And the opening is going to be on top. I'm going to make my tent, find my opening to my tent. I'm going to keep my needle parallel with Snacks' back, and where I'm going to put the needle is where my index finger was. So I'm going to move my index finger, push the needle through the skin. She barely batted an eye. From there, slide your hands back. You're going to draw back like you see on TV, not because we're worried about hitting a vein or anything like that. I also can control her a little bit by hanging onto her scruff, but I draw back because I want there to be negative pressure in my syringe. So I should pull the plunger and I shouldn't be able to get air into my syringe, okay? If I do, that means I've actually gone through one side of my tent, out the other side of my tent. The reason I make a long tent versus a short tent, excuse me. So I see I've got negative pressure, and now I'm going to push my plunger in. So all I did was hang on to my syringe and push the plunger in, take your needle out, give a little pet, you're all done.